Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Racers Driving League for the final race of Season 15. 23 rounds of racing have all come down to this. The final race in Brazil, the reverse grid finale, and two drivers with a shot at taking their first ever Racers Driving League Championship. C110P fan comes in tonight, 23 points clear of Websy, the Williams driver, knowing he has to win the race to have any chance left of taking the title. Fan essentially cannot score in tonight's race, and in terms of constructors, Mercedes also lead the way there as it stands 22 points clear of Alfa Romeo, who could also try and take the title should they perform, and the boys in turquoise failed to do so. It should be a very exciting race indeed. We'll get to have a full look at your starting order during the formation lap in a few moments time. Before we get underway though, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for watching any race over the course of this season. It's an absolutely fantastic one all year long so far, from mid-July all the way to here in mid-December. Unfortunately, just me in the comms box for this final race. Pope, unfortunately, not with us this week, but we also want to thank him for his services over the course of what's been an arduous campaign for all of us. Being told someone's ready up early, but I think we're getting up, maybe our debut up tonight. Omega Funky as we get underway for the formation lap here for the last time this season. 19 cars in the running tonight. Crucially, both Mercedes and both Alfa Romeo in the order. So I'll have your starting lap then. Courtney Goblin lines up on pole position with Dan alongside him in second place. Ethan lines up third for McLaren. Fourth place is Shane. Third for Lucky Lambert, of course, season 10 champion of the series. Lycon in sixth place for AlphaTauri. JB capping off a stunning season here in seventh place for Ferrari. The team sitting in seventh place in the constructors right now. JB, of course, inside the top 10. Could try and nab as high as P6 with a good scoring finish today. I have to wait and see. Curtis lines with 8th, looking to try and bring home the constructors for Alfa Romeo, try and beat Mercedes. PJ Khaled lines up in 9th place, and rounding your top 10 is the first of our two title contenders, Websy, who needs to win in order to have any chance of taking the title. Imri lines up in 11th place. Hasn't really got going this season, waiting for season 16 for 50 years moment to start shining in this league. BJ starts in 12th, 6th place in the standings, could finish as high as 3rd today. Should he outscore Snap Hunter who is here, and Grumio, who is also not here tonight. No Alpine, just one Alpine in the race, that is Arsenal fan in the reserve. C110B fan P13, he's in the best position he could be going into tonight. More or less needs to win, more or less just needs to score points and should be okay. And I'm being told it's a lobby restart by the admins here, so it looks like I'll be cutting our formation up a little bit short here. So back in a few minutes time for the start. I do apologise. We'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the finale of Season 15 of the Racers Driving League, the 23rd and final round, the reverse grid finale here from Brazil. And we are moments away from getting underway for the second start in this event. Of course, for those of you who have just joined us, welcome along to what should be a very exciting hour or so of nothing but racing. Fan leads the championship by 23 points to Websy in second place. Websy, the underdog, going into this one. Could he complete the impossible and become the RDL champion today, or will Fan win the title that I think he's been favourite for quite a few weeks now? He's been on course for it since he took the lead from Sniper Hunter, who now sits 47 points off the lead in third place. No Sniper Hunter or Grumio in tonight's race. So we're looking at 19 cars, 2 of which are reserved, 17 of which are full-time drivers. And of course, we're looking forward to getting a bit more of a glimpse as to who will be on top come next season. Of course, the draw for the teams will happen in the new year before the opening race in Bahrain. And in terms of your Constructors' Championship, Mercedes lead Alfa Romeo by 22 points to the Alphas. Curtis and Nicholas, both in the order here today, looking to try and bring home the title. Alfa Romeo, of course, have been in and around the title hunt all season long, and they've come alive as of late, and they could still nab the title if things go right for them today, and the boys in turquoise fail to perform in this final race. 36 laps of the Interlagos circuit, which has provided us with so many excellent races in the past. We should be in for an absolute belter of a Grand Prix. We're moments away now from the start of the formation lap, waiting for 19 past 7 when everyone will ready up, and we'll get the formation lap underway to kick off this final race. For those of you who have just joined us, again, welcome, and I do appreciate you. If you joined us before, then we appreciate the fact that you've been with us over the course of the season. Just me tonight, no Pope, unfortunately, but he'll be back with us next season. Of course, we want to say thank you to him for his services as well. The clock has struck 7:19, so we'll start to see our drivers running up and getting underway in the formation lap. And this title deciding race for both championships, for the first time in at least 5 seasons, the first time on this channel, we're seeing both championships go to the wire. I believe we've seen the constructors go to it before, this last race, but never the driver's title, and never both at the same time. Mercedes, Williams and Alfa Romeo, those are your teams to keep an eye on today. And of course those regular contenders who have been up the front for so long, especially in the second half of this season, the newer drivers. So we'll have a look here at your starting lineup before we get into the Grand Prix itself. Courtney Goblin lines up from pole position with Dan alongside him in P2. It's Ethan in third place. Shane starting in fourth for Haas. Lucky Lambert, Season 10 champion, starts in P5 alongside Lycon in the AlphaTauri. And it's JB in P7. And Curtis, the first of those drivers you're looking out for in a title race today, looking to snatch the title. In terms of the constructors, PJ lines up in 9th place, could finish. He could nail down his 6th place finish today in the championship, but he'll be fighting with Curtis, and JB will be his main targets over the course of this race. Websy lines up in P10, needs to win this race in order to clinch the title and have Fan not score a single point or finish down in P10. Grovey has been disqualified for formation, at least she needs an invite. Imri in P11, I'll see if I can invite her. Hopefully I'll be able to. Yes, there we go. Okay, done that. Hopefully that'll help you. Right, so Imri in P11, BJ in 12th place again, looking to construct some Mercedes and help his teammate Fan win the title. They won't need much help today, I don't think. He'll be looking at just simply finishing the top half and scoring points. Behind them, Che in P14, having won several races this season, both as a reserve and full-time driver, looking to try and come back with a challenge in season 16. Nicholas, with a fantastic start to his RDL career, he lines up in P15. Cott starts in P16. Grovey has been disqualified from the formation lap. She'll line up for the races, rejoin that issue. She'll line up P17. Our 2 reserves tonight, Arsenal fan, formerly Pogorians, making his start for Alpine tonight. And finally, Omega Funky making his debut in the Races Driving League. And Grovey is having problems with audio, I believe, as the last 2 cars take their place in the grid, so she may be AI for the start of the race. BJ was disqualified over his grid slot. But here we go then. All the talking draws to an end. 36 laps await us in the reverse grid finale. Waiting for 5 red lights to kick off the final race of the season. And for the last time in season 15, it is lights out, foot to the floor. We leave the grid here at Interlagos. Good start from Dan in the inside of the racetrack, going towards turn number 1. Very short run to the first corner. Shane there in third place. He goes side by side with Lycon. He gets out in front. Lycon trying to go around Ethan here. Looking for P4. Fantastic. Gets away from the AlphaTauri here. Red Bull's away. Dan in the lead. Shane second. Connie in third. Down towards turn number 4. Everyone nice and even here. Websy up 2 places. Fan down 2 places. Not a good start for our championship leader as Websy looks to push towards the front of the field here. Remember, he needs to win. Stand a shot at the title. BJ goes on, hits in there, goes way out of the racetrack. It's another place for Fan. They're back into P14 now. Dan is in the lead. Courtney Goblin moving back into third place. The pole sitter trying to get back up the order here. Starting on those medium tyres. Didn't get to see much of a tyre choice, but Dan on the soft tyres is putting to good use right now. He's almost already 6/10 clear of Shane, who's the second clear of Lycon as it stands. And Curtin's P5 as well. The crucial points for Alfa Romeo, but not enough just yet. We need a consistent score from both him and from Nicholas in order to try and clinch the title over Mercedes, provided they stay where they are. As Dan leads the first lap of the season. Curtis to the inside, 2 cars there, 3 wide into turn 1, looking for the fourth place on the racetrack, gets one of them, doesn't quite get the other one, and misses out on both in the end. Pulls to the inside, Courtney Goblin out of turn 3, and using his battery to his advantage, slides down the inside. Nicholas going for it as well. Lycon leads him down. See Shane and Dan are pulled away massively here. It's been a fantastic start to the racing them, exactly what they wanted here. Yellow flag 6-2, and that's one of the Alpines around. That's Arsenal fan. He's lost the car. And recovers it without too much issue. Back to green flag racing here on lap number 2. Shane on the field here. He's already taken off multiple cars. I'm going to try and invite Grovey again if I can. See if anyone else needs to invite during the rest of the race, then hopefully they'll let me know we can sort that out. Fan making a move on Imrie there. Courtney Goblin falling from the field here. Some kind of problem with that Williams car perhaps. Has he got damage? Dan completes lap 2. Fastest lap to boot as well. Websy P7 right now. Keep an eye on him as the race goes on. A lot of action to kick this thing off. Zone 3. There's Fan looking for a move now on both Courtney Goblin and PJ. The inside at turn 4. Fan into P12 on a day where he doesn't actually need points per se, so long as Websy doesn't win the race. It's a big underdog story, and he has been all season. To finish in second place in the championship, no one had him up that high, if I'm honest. It's a very Leicester-esque story. A story that could, if things go his way, potentially couple for the championship. He needs 7 more spots. And Dan and Shane are long gone. Back up through the gears again, down the main straight to begin lap number 4 of this race. Look how lead these two have pulled out. Lycon's away. Curtis has got several cars chasing down Lucky Lambert with DRS for the first time in this Grand Prix. To the inside of the racetrack into turn 1. Shane next to fastest lap. 1 extra point for him today. Obviously they're a bit loose through turn 1. Nicholas could try and take an advantage off of the Williams here. Remember, Alfa Romeo need good points here. Nicholas wrestling his way past Websy down the back straight and into turn number 3. Excuse me, it's into turn 4, sorry. Nicholas up in front, Curtis down to P6. Chase on the move here. Remember, nearly won this race last season for contact with Landau on the final lap. That race saw Grimio go on to take victory. Unofficially, after penalties, it was TJ who was declared the winner in that last race. Of course, TJ appeared to be an early contender for the championship. Shane has closed the gap here on Dan. He may have pushed his soft tyres quite a bit already here. Keep an eye on that Haas on the main straight. If you look at the lead here, I have no doubt, going towards turn 1. Down the main straight once again. Running ball with the Haas in towards the outside of the racetrack. Looking for that lead slot. And he'll take it for a moment. There goes down the inside. Moving back into the lead. Lycon in third place right now. Shane in fourth. The battle continues on. We'll keep an eye on Shane here as he makes his move again down the back straight towards turn 4. For the pull to the outside of the racetrack, and this time gets all the way in front. Dan moves back into line and moves Shane up into the top spot for the first time today. Nicholas passing Curtis. The two teammates swapping places. There goes Cott in the Aston Martin coming up from near the back of the field. And they're now in P11 and we've got around Ethan. Both McLarens now in his mirrors. Yellow flag. Who is that? That's Websy around. Oh, and that's it. Websy out of the race. Fan is the driver's champion. It's all over. After just 5 laps and the safety car has been deployed. And I couldn't imagine a more anticlimactic end to this race for the drivers' championship. But Websy has been unfortunately collided with. I think PJ may have just had nowhere to go. They won't comment on the incident. But Fan now knows for sure that he's the world champion, and that is the end of the matter in terms of the title. All he's got to do is simply finish the race. He's moved to pits here. There we have it. The championship decided after just 5-6 laps of racing. And with the Drivers' Championship now settled, things now turn to the Constructors' Championship. And the 22 points the gap between Alfa Romeo and Mercedes. But very, very unfortunate for Websy there, whose spectacular season comes to a very disappointing end in this final race. I'm not sure who else got caught up in that. With both Websy and PJ covered, the race is over, and PJ is his statistic of finishing every race so far in the campaign unfortunately falters at the final hurdle. I'll have a look here at the spreadsheet on my screen. That leaves, provided he can finish this race today, that leaves only JB as the only driver who can finish, who has the opportunity to finish the season having finished every single race. So keep an eye on him, provided he makes it to the checkered flag. As of right now, Alfa Romeo are scoring 18 points in the championship, which leaves them 4 shy of the Silver Arrows. Right now they need to help us have one car on the podium, I think. Oh! And Curtis very nearly threw it all away there. No damage to Alfa Romeo, but he's trying to warm his tyres and went a bit too far and almost lost the car completely there. I don't think we'll be happy that we caught out the screen. The rest of the pack now have closed back up, so we can get back to racing this time. Fan can race with a bit less pressure on his shoulders now, as it means that he is the season 15 champion. And it's his first crown in this league and his second in a calendar year in league racing, having taken the Takeover Racing League season 6 championship earlier on F1 22. But in the meantime though, Shane O'Neill's back to the restart. Mike on second, Shane third. Aston has good points this time. Waiting now to get back underway. Constructors' Championship still to fight for. We'll keep our eye on that today. Shane really holding me away now. Back to racing field. Shane making through immediately. Looking to the outside to start that place. Nicholas up a place. Curtis down a place. JB's going to move up to P6 now. And Image is now taken as well. Side by side for the corner. It's all single file in front of him. Bit of wheel banging there between the two cars. They go into turn 4. Curtis backs out of it. Down into 9th on his way back to the field here. Oh, car around, and that's Ethan goes off the racetrack. Yellow flag. That's BJ who's been caught up in that as well. And that won't help Mercedes' chances of the constructors, not at all. Given they still have a race to try and win here. As of right now, though, Curtis lost a number of spots, and as a result, Alfa Romeo have lost a number of points in the race for the constructors. As it stands right now, Mercedes have one half of the sweep, looking to place their hands on both trophies. Check the outside of the racetrack again on Lycon. They go towards turn 1. Lap number 9 of this race, we're a quarter of the way in. Taylor's outbreak on the outside, it's close between them, side by side. Lycon gets the better drive off and pulls away. And Nicholas is closing in, trying to pass. Found her own Curtis now. Alfa Romeo's title hopes now also falling out the window. JB there in P8 right now. Shane's still leading the way. Between them, so in the races this season, 67 points in the current drivers' names. Haas, those owners being Shane and Shay. But this could be a big boost to their finishing, to their finishing tally as opposed to their position. I believe they're deadlocked to finish in that last place in the constructors this season. This is unfortunate. DRS enabled once again. His top 4 really pulled away here. Lucky running to 5th right now. He's got Dan snapping at his heels right behind him. Mega Funky to pit lane, JB and Groby side by side in the race to the next spot. And as I Groby will get the DRS, but fans on the outside. Oh, I came close to contact. A slight bump to the tyres, but Groby is clean through. Into the corner, JB plays it smart. And Koch there next to him as well. 4 very good drivers here, all around each other, 2 by 2. Through the second section as Groby emerges on top. Koch comes close to swiping back there. Bit of contact, bit of banging to the rear wing on that Mercedes. Everyone gets away unscathed. They're back to single file. Groby now in P8. Suffered her first retirement in her RDL career last week in Abu Dhabi mid-race. Safety car restart. It's about a second. Groby yellow flag, and that is Curtis around off into the grass. And Alfa Romeo's chance to take another hit here. However, Nicholas is up in that lead pack. A win alone, providing Mercedes don't score, would mean the constructors' title for Alfa Romeo. Lycon now in the lead, but he's got both Haas cars breathing down his neck, not to mention the Alfa Romeo. Single file DRS train here. 2, now almost 3 wide here. Change to the outside, looking for the lead into turn 4. But Lycon keeps his foot in it and stays side by side with the Haas. Lycon back into the lead. He'll be the last one to break, going into the right-hander. Into turn 7 now. Still side by side. What a race this is, and everyone keeping it nice and clean. Dan now joining the party in P5 on fresh medium tyres. And this is such a close race, ladies and gentlemen. How exciting this has been so far. Shay gets away with it then. Lycon second, Shane in third, Nicholas 4th, and Dan looking to the inside now, trying to take 4th place away. He's in 5th right now. Nicholas holds on around the outside. Only 12 points on going out from Mary's way compared to the 4 Mercedes. That'll be enough for them to lift the title by 14 points to stand. Nicholas closing in though, looking to take some more of them. He's playing 6 points more down this main straight. Should get both of them, but can't get both of them. Might even get one. Shane's putting in a valiant effort right now, continues to hold on to that spot, but has to give in. Nicholas now leads with Dan, looking to try to make a move as well. He's on the inside of Shane, going into the corner. Dan now in P4. Lucky Lambert joining the fight too. Everyone's getting closer and closer. This pack is getting closer and more bunched up as the race goes by. Che by a second to Lycon and Nicholas, Daniel and Shane. Behind them now. Probably in the last point. JB 1.8 back now. Got the normal on Pulsar stand P13 as it stands. Arsenal fan 14th, Curtis 15th, Omega Funky, then Ethan is your order. It's Lucky Lambert passing Shane. Oh, Shane's around. Off in the grass. And he resets track there. In a very dangerous place, so potentially someone can run into him. Yellow flag that. Clock making the move on Lucky Lambert for P6. Been hunting fans since the race got underway. Oh, around goes Lycon. AlphaTauri spins off, takes the ball out down the side of the track with him. Recovers it. And that now puts both Mercedes cars inside the points. Fan in P4 now. He's been on such a charge since he got away. With a confidence note, he's got the title wrapped up. It's winning the first race of the season in Bahrain, taking multiple victories since then. So we may have thought that a crash in Vegas may have dented his hopes and gave Websy a chance to close in. Websy, who fought valiantly to keep himself in the title hunt going into this race last week. And for it to end so abruptly for him is horrible to see. But he's had a fantastic season. That's not his best yet, and we can definitely look forward to seeing him really go for it again in the next campaign. Cheney marks a 1.2 second lead to start lap 14. Nicholas in second, Dan in third. But right now, Fan scoring 10 points, Peter scoring 2. Only a 6-point difference, that brings the championship gap to 16. Curtis from the safety cars gets himself back in the race and stand a chance of helping Alfa Romeo lift the title. And nearing the halfway mark of this race, and Che is gone. Dan really pushing Nicholas there going into turn number 6. Conley Goblin gets a penalty. Multiple warnings, he's just outside the points right now. Dan was locking up a little bit there, trying to take Nicholas in the race for second. Clock is on the inside of both these cars. He's actually trying to get around him rather. And Dan diving to the inside is a very aggressive move from the Red Bull. It almost helps him as well. Around the outside, the Red Bull pulls it off. Fantastic move. And Koch looking to go for double duty as well on the inside for P3. Move, see Nicholas forced off the podium, and he'll try and get one of them back. Wide, Dan disconnected and hit now of all places. When he's in the middle of 2 cars going at it, 3 wide together. Cott now in second place. He'll start hunting Che for the lead. Imrie with a penalty running P7 right now. No DRS running these cars good enough. Fan around Dan now for P4. And the Constructors' Championship as it stands, definitely going Mercedes' way. Lambert now hunting down himself here in the race for the spot. DRS redeployed once again. And the battery's on as well for Lucky, who goes to the outside as Dan and rejoins. Out turn 2, Lucky into 5th place. Looks like they're just trying to drag home some more points for Ferrari in the championship. Lucky and JB, Imrie and Dan. Oh, Aaron goes at side by side as well. Imrie and BJ and Dan. All going at it here. Jordan there as well. Oh, BJ goes wide there. Maintains P8 but loses P7. We'll probably be looking at the first and second stops of the race for a lot of these cars here. 18 comes to pits under that first safety car, so waiting now for the 9 to come in. Shane Cott long gone for the rest of the pack here. Nicholas has got Fan trailing him now. Imrie around the outside of Lucky. P5. You have to around the move here. Yellow flag, and that is Curtis again. Recovers it and gets stuff going, but now Fan passing Nicholas. So we near the halfway stage. That will most likely spell the end of Alfa Romeo's having chances. Sure, sort of something going wrong. Of course, Nicholas, you got the full 25 points for the race last week. Now he beats JB for second. Unfortunately, the race last week had to be recorded on countback at the end of lap 23 due to the idiot who kept on driving into everyone in the last race. Driver has since been removed from the league and will not be participating in further competition in terms of what we do. Which is positive to see. Cott now in DRS range for the first time. Looking to bring home another win. Hasn't won in a few weeks here. Didn't win Vegas or Abu Dhabi. Won most recently 3 weeks ago in Mexico. And now Lucky. 2.8 behind Nicholas, who's still closing the gap on Fan. Cott right there behind Jay. BJ passing Lucky now too. There goes Goldie to the inside as well. Makes the move, Kellett. Good stuff there. The Red Bull. That's it. It's just to from the line. They're going to this race tied with Williams. As it stands, they'll be taking 4th place in the Constructors' Championship. Under 100 points shy of Alpine, Alfa Romeo, and Mercedes. The Mercs now have both their cars on the points at the halfway mark. Looking like they're going home with the title here. Aston Martin with the 1 driver in the race. They can't finish any higher than 6th place today in the championship. Landry Volvo, meanwhile, has worked into the path of standings with the consistency plus his win in Vegas, the first win of his IndyCar career. Past the halfway mark. Bay still keeping Cott at bay. Fan holding on to 3rd, Nicholas 4th, Imrie in 5th, Dan in 6th. BJ, Groby, Tiff Rise, Lucky and JB. Courtney Goblin is hounding that Ferrari though, wanting a way around him. Lycon P12, Shane in P13, Arsenal P14, Curtis 15th, Ethan, and then Omega Funky. And Curtis, no doubt looking for a way back into this race. Closing the gap, he was waiting perhaps for the right opportunity to try and take advantage and try and take the lead. It could be here. Down the back straight, into turn 4. Nothing yet. Again, taking P5 from Imrie, but Imrie does switch back in. He does switch back off the corner. Fantastic move. Imrie now in position for P5. That penalty help his case, but aside from that, on track right now, he's doing brilliantly. Courtney Goblin to the outside of JB now, looking for that last spot in the points. Doesn't quite get it this time, but he's got another 16 laps. This race has gone by quite quickly here. Again, caught right there behind. Fan's got Nicholas again, still breathing down his neck. These are the two fights we're looking at. The inside takes it, and Cott takes lead up front. JB again running off Courtney Goblin, P10 right now. Again, just the two yellow flag is out, and that is Courtney Goblin has gone around. It looks like Williams' chances of scoring points in this race are quickly eroding. Courtney Goblin down the last kind of running order. Back up front here, Cott with the lead, but Che looks to come back at him. I've seen this somewhere before. Che chasing Aston Martin in Brazil. I'll be hoping the race doesn't end like the last one did here. Che back into the lead now. Nicholas holding off Fan. Icon passing Shane here. Start to see a number of the faster cars here come through the order. Imrie there needs to pull away right now. We've got 5 cars in 3 seconds. Him, JB, Shane, Omega, and Courtney. All with 5 seconds to their name. Sorry, 3 seconds in terms of penalties. Down the racetrack once again. No change in play this time for the 4 leaders. Closing on BJ, up to the outside of the racetrack into turn 1. The Red Bull looking to outbreak her opponent into the corner. Very tight between them. Hard tyres versus medium tyres. BJ wins for now, but here comes Goes back again. Pulling to the inside of the racetrack. Into turn 4. Still on my side, Gobi gets a bit of traction in the exit. I'm starting to see rain hitting the circuit now. Here we go. You can start to see the first few drops of rain here on your timing screen. So on the halo. The halo is what I'm looking for. And Ethan is the first sensor into intermediate he comes. We should see everyone else coming in now, and that'll make it a straight scrap on tyres to the end. Shane Cott both staying out. Nicholas coming in. Fast staying out. Imrie. Richards to come in. Groby leads her teammates to pit lane. Oh no, both staying out. Imrie with 5 seconds to speed in the pit lane, and that will damage his race massively here. Nicholas, intermediate tyres on his way. Groby has got Dan making his way around her. And BJ will try to take the spot too, as Cott moves back into the lead off turn 4. BJ passing Groby now. You can start to see the water already building on the racetrack here. Those guys who made the stops already must be patting themselves on the back and making such a good choice. Other guys on the racetrack here might be kicking themselves for shooting themselves in the foot like that. Mega Funky, 5-second penalty. It's not been a fantastic debut for him. As you can see in both cars now, this time. Cott seems to have handled it better than Che has here. He's not dropped a bit of time. And now his way in. Oh, Fan was losing the car there going in. And DRS disabled here. It looks like Nicholas will come away with the lead here. Cott's away. Here comes Nicholas down the main straight. It's going to be very close. This car's probably got it in. Very tight here. It looks like it's going to be Nicholas who wins the race out. Only just in to turn 4. Nicholas into the lead. But even so, it's not enough. Alfa Romeo to be champions. Because they've got Fan scoring and BJ scoring right now. Fan 4th, 12 points, BJ 8, that's 4. 16 to 25. Only 9 points gained. Right now he's at 13 points out. They need Curtis back into the picture. And choice for safety car. That could be tricky. We've got 11 laps to go to cap off the season. Nicholas is ending the season very strong indeed. Now, can he use this strategy play to his advantage and swipe the win? Ethan in danger of going a lap down here, running P17 in McLaren. Nicholas trying to pull away here. He's about half a second to good right now. It's followed close by Cott and Che. Fan for the 5 seconds back and forth. Now waiting, 10 laps away from that jubilant moment where he crosses the line to confirm winning the world title for the first time in the RDL. Cott around the outside of Che, Che around the outside of Cott rather. Didn't quite make it work. Che very close there to the back of the Aston Martin. To get away, or to get around him as quickly as he can here to avoid being stuck behind, allowing Nicholas to shuffle away. No DRS being just down to battery. Che's got a lot of it. He's got about half his tank left. Into turn 1 they go. Cott looking to try and dive. Couldn't quite get in there. But looking at the very least to break later. See him trying to peek here, trying to fight, trying to get away around him. Che looks to the outside. Cott blocks him off. Closes on Nicholas using his battery. Nicholas defends the inside, going into 4. Cott's on the outside, looking at the lead here. Off the corner, it's still side by side. Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Haas. And Cott takes the lead. China's back to the inside though. And these two won't give up as Cott reclaims the lead. Nicholas looking to pounce to try and claim any scraps he can. Bit of contact, bit of wheel banging here between the two, between the Alfa Romeo and Haas. JB around Lycon here, looking at that final point in the order. Won't get it unless Lycon gets a penalty of his own. Imrig stands has 8 seconds off penalties. As it stands, he looks like he'll be finishing in around P8. Maybe P7. Lucky lander. Che reclaims the lead from Cott here. Lap 28. Not long now to go. Caution's out. That's Curtis around once again on a day where he's continued to struggle. And no matter where Nicholas finishes, that's what the championship is going to Mercedes anyway. Alfa Romeo, one of the more successful seasons. They've had a very consistent one this year. And the all-conquering Mercedes duo looking to be the ones on top here. Yellow flag again. That is currently sorry, that is an Arsenal fan in the Alpine. We're going slowly, I think. BJ and Lucky side by side here. Mercedes and Ferrari pushing the snot out of each other right now as they race for P7. Everyone quite split up now. Save for that race to lead, but Chase pulling away from that. 1.3 to the good. Fans closing the gap here. He's 3.4 behind Nicholas in third place. DJ around Lucky again. Yellow flag, and that's Kurtz's going slowly. What is happening here? We'll rejoin just behind the Mega Funky here. And there's Ethan behind him. Kurtz is directly pushing on, looking to make the checkered flag. Arsenal found for the time penalty for multiple warnings. That's 3 seconds now to his name. Just trying down both quite a bit here. Closest battle right now between these 4 cars racing for the 6th one. Red Bull sandwich between Dan, BJ, Lucky and Grovey. Grovey's doing the fight, looking to try and close up. As of right now, where Imrie is, he's safe. Oh, yellow flag, and that is Curtis off into the pit lane here. Calling it a day, and I've wanted to return for the race. And more or less confirm the Constructors' Championship in the way of Mercedes looking to the outside right now. 18 points, not enough for the team. You need to win the race and have both Fan and BJ fall out of the points. Maybe even that, he might not even take second because I think Cott wants it a bit as well. Oh, Cott going wide there off the racetrack. Almost losing the car, but he gets right back into it. Curtis looking to pull the car over on the tyre. Che now 4 seconds clear. Just 6 laps away from winning the final race of the season. Again, almost won this race last season against Landau on the last lap. A spin coming out of turn 6 put pay to that. This time there's no one around him, and he's on course second for the win. As it stands, it's P14 in the Drivers' Championship after only doing about half season or so as a full-time driver. After his title ambitions fell short in season 14. If anything, I'd say this win, it could be a statement going into season 16 that he won't be taken lightly as a competitor again. BJ around Grovey here, around Dan, Grovey back there in 8th. Mega Funky done a penalty for him in Martin. Dan is closing the gap here, look at the inside of the racetrack. But BJ is a little bit faster. Dan at the inside, bit of contact there between him and the Mercedes. And Grovey gets through as well, sneaks on by. And that'll give BJ a last little challenge. And Grovey being let through here by Dan. BJ next by as well. Perhaps an illegal overtake, not sure. Oh, 5 laps to go. And now within a second of Cott. If he wants to try and win this race, he's got 5 seconds to make up. He's got 5 laps to make up 6.6 seconds. Can it be done? feels like a scenario mode style finish. Sam will know that race to check flag because he is not yet the champion. Being told there occurred a number of issues he was nursing within the game. Hence why I pulled the car over, but if these are the case, the third place is for going as long as he is. Che is gone here, almost 6 seconds to good now. In with say on course to finish in P5. A good finish to cap off for Spinner. Quite disappointed into the season. I think that's one of the Aston Martins. That is. That's like a funky's going around. I thought it was Cock for second. Here this hump for Nicholas is quickly falling away. Now. Got a very exciting end to the season. Fan looking for third now. Around the outside of the top. Fan continuing to defy challenger after challenger as he has done all season. He's looking like he probably won't catch Che. He looks to bring on second place. JB goes deep into turn one, live contact opportunity. Will he let his teammate Lucky go? I'm not sure. It looks like he's back at speed. Yes, he'll continue. There he is. Three car train continues here. Nicholas now Fan, then Cop behind him. Chase 7.3 seconds out front. He is pulling away like mad here. Really found his groove in the west. 3 laps away from win. Nicholas there, running in the second position, then Fan in third. Right on the last point going to Lucky Lambert after JB's penalty gets applied. Oh, cut off! Shane's out of the race. He crashed on the hill. And it's not looking like a safety car. I think it's just too late in the race. Shane's season comes to an undignified end while his teammate looks to be on for victory to bring 25 more points the way of the Haas team. Make that 26 rather, which will bring their championship total up to 94 points. Four cars now at the race. Two laps to go now for Che. There's 8.5 seconds in the lead. Nicholas still second. Fan closing in, menacingly almost. Got a lap to close his way in and past Nicholas. He's not feel like that. I imagine he wants to really enjoy the final lap of a fantastic season for him and the entire Mercedes team as they look to bring home both championships, which will be confirmed once Nicholas crosses the finish line in second place. Or it could be third place once Nicholas crosses the line. That'll more or less confirm it as long as Che wins the race. Che has left his opponents for dead here. Once he was around Cott, he was off like a bottle rocket. BJ now the penalty as well. 7 of them now have penalties to handle at the end of the race. Here comes Che. Up the hill to start his final lap. On the last lap of the season here in the reverse grid finale. And the last lap of season 15. Fan his way around now to start the final lap of this title winning season. We'll follow him here on this final lap. Of course, winner of the opening race in Bahrain. Taken wins in Miami, Monaco, Belgium, and the Netherlands. 5 wins in this season, a lot of consistency. Short of some non-scoring finishes in races like Italy, in Singapore, he's been largely untouchable. Initially, it appeared that Snipe Hunter would be the emerging favourite against teammate Grumio, but both of them fell out of the picture. And in a season when this was Snipe versus Fan, very quickly became Fan versus Websy. The seemingly almost inevitable force hunting down the Mercedes. But a dramatic end to the race for him very early on means the title swings the way of Fan. I mean, he was the favourite going into it. 23 points for the good going in. Based on my count, he'll end the season 38 points in front of his closest competitor. And speaking of closest competitors, Che, 9.6 up the road, away with the champion with the race win. Che wins the final race of the season here in Brazil. Nicholas will finish in second, and here he comes for the first time in the Racers Driving League. It's C110P Fan, your season 15 Drivers Champion. Fourth place goes to Cotton, the Aston Martin. Imri will cap off this difficult season with a spectacular P5. Grovey 6th. BJNM will come home in 7th. Down in 8th. Good points for Red Bull today, which should see them finish in 4th place in the Constructors. Lycon will come home in 9th, and JB in the end will nab the final point for Ferrari. We missed out on a half second in the end. And that is it. Your points for season 15 have all been scored. Lucky Lambert in P11. P12 will go. Well, it's Goblin on track. These two are going side by side to get one last battle to cap off the season. Who makes it to the line? Who makes it to the line first? Courtney Goblin or Arsenal Fan? It'll be Arsenal Fan who gets the points regardless. And it's place, sorry. Courtney Goblin beats him to the line. It's Che your winner, and Fan your season 15 champion. Thanks to how the result went, I can declare that now, even without the Stewards report later in the week. It went right to the wire, but Mercedes emerge with both championship titles, and Fan is your season 15 Drivers' Champ. And hopefully we'll get to speak to him in a few minutes' time after the celebrations take place here in Brazil. It's been a fantastic season. Thank you all for coming along to watch it. What a reverse grid finale. From the dry to the wet. Che wins in your last race of the season. Perhaps a statement win to mark out his ambitions for next season. Nicholas home in second. Another fantastic performance to cap off his stunning half season. And Fan in third, emerging with the championship by 38 points. What a race. What a season. We'll have a look down your final results to the sun past the clouds. Che wins it then from Nicholas in second. Fan rounds off the podium and the title. Cotton 4th, Imri 5th, Groby 6th, BJ 7th, Daniel Dan 8th, Lycon 9th, and JB takes the last point of the season. It's Lucky Lambert 11th, Arsenal Fan 12th, Courtney 13th, Ethan 14th, Omega Funky 15th, Shane 16th, Curtis, Websy, and PJ Cloud all failing to finish this race. Unfortunately for Websy, hopefully he'll come back strong next season. So you have it then, Fan is your champion. And we'll get Kofa's interviews going here. So we get underway very shortly here for the post-race interviews. Everyone's welcome to come on in, and hopefully we'll see fan hop in. Just to give us some time before everyone gets in and get started. So he's emerged victorious. What a race it was indeed. Alright, so we'll get started here with the post-race interviews, and obviously normally we come to our race winner first, in that case being Che, but for this one, because of the occasion, we'll come first to our new Drivers' Champion, C110P fan. Unmute yourself, me buddy. Wait, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I've commentated on you winning 2 championships in different leagues in a calendar year. You're the champion, mate. How does it feel?
That was a backhanded compliment.
You interpret how you must.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. Just a shame that it finished the way it did today with Websy crashing out early.
Definitely, yeah. But in terms of the race itself, it's still quite intense. Coming from the field line that you did. I mean, it ends off with 3rd place. So yeah, just talk us through your race.
Yeah, the first few laps I was just taking it easy. I knew that I only had to finish P8 today. So that was really all I was going for. That's what me and BJ had talked about before the race. But yeah, obviously once Websy crashed, I knew I could just have a bit of fun.
Fair
so
enough.
After that, it was just about making as many passes as I could.
Yeah, speaking of BJ, sorry. Of course, the efforts on both of you today mean you also wrap up the Constructors' Championship as well. So Mercedes are Constructors' Champions in addition to your Drivers' title. So well done to you guys on doing that. I mean, of course, you guys have been partners for a fair few seasons now, so is it cool to see the effort finally get rewarded with the title?
Yeah, it is. We finished second, I think, every single season.
Yeah,
So it was nice for it to come off this season. It's been a funny one. Some good luck, some bad luck, but it's worked out in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Again, I'm still getting over the fact that I've seen you win 2 different leagues in 12 months after going a year and a half or so without seeing you win a single race. So that was I think you took 1 win in that time, but yes, I mean, still, it's been a good season for you. Do you reckon you could pull the same off next season?
No, probably not. I think just a lot of things fell in my favour this season. I wasn't the quickest. I was never really the quickest. Probably never going to be the quickest. I got lucky. People say that I'm quite consistent. I had some really naff luck this season. It's probably been my most inconsistent, if anything. But yeah, it's just worked out.
Still pleased with the outcome then, yeah?
100%.
Wait, do you at least see yourself still up there next season, or is this a one-time thing?
I'm sure I'll be there or thereabouts. But yeah, things need to. I've said it all season. I don't know when I first said it, but I'm aware that things need to fall in my favour for even for a race win, let alone for the championship. So yeah, we'll see if things go my way again. Then maybe, but I'm not expecting anything.
Well, you did it, and you are the champion. So congratulations to you for doing that, and perhaps we'll see you
Cheers,
back here next season to try and defend that crown as best you can. So yeah, you give your best shot. Enjoy tonight.
I'll be back. I can promise you that one.
Without doubt, we look forward to seeing it as well. Well, congratulations on the championship. We'll come now to our race winner, Che, who crosses the line to take home another win this season. He's done a fantastic job. Che, mate, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on the win. Another one for you to cap off the campaign. How's it feel?
Thank you, Zach. Yeah, it's a good one. Hello, boys. How are we doing? Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, at the start, I pushed hard. I think it all fell in it just fell to me in good spirit, really, at the start of the race, because I don't know, I kind of pushed my way through in up to lap 5, and I found myself in P3, which was quite surprising. But yeah, just pushed on from there, really.
Yeah. Also, you came through the field spectacularly, mate. It was fantastic to watch. But yeah, obviously, out of the change mid-race from dry to wet, did that affect your game plan at all?
Yeah, to be honest, I've always enjoyed Brazil in the wet, and today I kind of think I just I showed my strength from the wet in Brazil, to be honest. But obviously, I think it was quite a lot down to set up as well, because the other boys had, I think, low downforce. So yeah, I think it's worked in my favour with the changing conditions.
I mean, you raced a number of good drivers before pulling away. Of course, took on both Nicholas and Cott at the same time. What was it like racing those guys?
Yeah, it's never easy racing them. They're both rapid, so you know, they push you as much as they can. But then I think I just got lucky with the shifting weather, because Cott was rapid in the dry towards the end of the stint. But obviously we were squabbling for position just to make sure. I kind of was in front of him for the pit stop phase, but it didn't work out. But luckily I had the pace just to keep with him at the start and then pull away when I finally got around him.
Fair enough. Of course, it comes with the race win, so congrats for that. Last question for you then. So it's always good to win the last race of the season, but could we put this down as a statement win for season 16 to let everyone know that perhaps the Che of old is starting to come back?
Hopefully, mate. Yeah, hopefully. I think I went for a bit of a dip recently, so hopefully I can carry on this momentum, right? But you know, I don't know, with the gap in the season now, I might lose my mojo. You never know. But hopefully, yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully, we won't lose too much over Christmas, and we'll be back to full form, similar to how season 14 went for you. But yeah, so could we see up there next season, do you reckon, alongside Fan and everyone else?
Fingers crossed, mate. Yeah, if I can keep my attendance up, then we should be all right.
Should be fantastic to see. Well, congratulations on the win, and then we'll come now to our second place finisher, Nicholas, who narrowly comes up short at the end of a fantastic race. Nicholas, you still there for us, mate?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent stuff. So, of course, another podium. You've had an absolutely spectacular half season, mate. So, congratulations to you on just getting to the end of it. Yeah, sum up your race for me today. How was it out there?
Absolutely difficult. I've gone for a different setup today, and in the end it paid off, but I was unsure because Che was starting next to me in the grid, and he just smashed through the field, same as Cott. I just had my struggles behind the Ferraris and my own teammate, but the top speed was great, which helped me out in the day. The rain at the end really killed it. I could have a shot on the win, but had to battle Cott a lot. So yeah, but there's nothing to say. I'm happy. Was fun battles. I hope you saw that. And yeah, that's really it, to be honest.
All right, mate. Yeah. So as I say, good. It's been a solid half season for you to bring it to end of season 15. What's been your favourite moment since you joined us? Can I ask?
To be honest, that is a difficult question because I liked every race I raced here, but my favorites are still Monza because I won there, and Singapore and this one.
Fair enough. I mean, of course, yeah, those are both great races. I mean, would you put Abu Dhabi up there as well, given the performance there, or not so much?
Not so much. Abu Dhabi, I just had luck. Well, call it luck or anything what happened, but yeah, I did not deserve to win with this pace. But I improved a lot, so I'm happy now.
There's definitely been a lot of improvement there for you, so we'll say fair on that. Last question for you then. Intentions for season 16. What's your targets? What we're looking at for the next season?
Constructor champion.
I mean, you came very close.
That's
to the
my
first
goal.
round, yeah?
Again, please?
So you and Curtis came very close the first time round. I mean, ending it a bit short, a bit shy of Mercedes, but you've done fantastically to keep close to him going into the last race. Congrats for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I really have to say Curtis did an amazing job. He's in front of me with points. Of course, he races longer, but nothing to say. He was a great teammate. We did great teamwork and we did the best we could, but Mercedes just deserved the trophy. They were consistent all the way, and without the crash in Monza, it wouldn't have been a question, you know. So
fair enough. So we'll look at the Constructors' Mania next season, yeah? Is that what we're saying?
yes,
What about the Drivers' Championship? Any chance of that, do you reckon?
that depends on my work state next season.
Ah,
I don't know if I can make every race, so we'll have to see about that.
fair enough, but hopefully we'll still see the same form we've seen from you this season. I mean, top 10 in the Drivers' Championship, you've done fantastically this season, so congratulations to you there. Well done again on the podium finish to cap off season 15.
Thank you.
Right, we'll come now to Dan, so because he's been sitting here for quite a while. Dan, of course. Dan, where'd you finish? Sorry, you got points here, double points there for you and Grovey in the Red Bull. I believe that places you 4th in the standings. So, sum up your race for me. How'd it go for you?
Yeah, my race actually I think went fairly well. I started on the softs, got track position so I wouldn't get involved in all the mess. I started on the front row. Got in a bit of battle with Shane, but then the safety car came out and I decided to pit for fresh mediums, and everybody else was on old tyres around me, so I made my way back up to where I was. Yeah, quite happy with that. Was on for a top 5 and then I suffered a disconnect, which is a shame, but it is what it is. If you told me that I'd finish P8 before this race, I would have laughed because I don't think I would have finished, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with how today went.
Definitely, I'd be happy too if I was in your position. Of course, the results. Of course, you've been to 2 different teams this season. Of course, you did a brief stint at Haas before coming back to help Red Bull secure P4. Has it been a good partnership between you and Grovey this season? You've been pleased with them?
Yeah. Grovey's a fantastic driver. I mean, she came in, I think, around Japan, and she was on it straight from the go. So, absolutely fair play to her. I think she can definitely put in a fight at the top next season. She says that she doesn't like quali laps, so if she can just nail those down, she can definitely fight the likes of like Che and Grumio and Fan again. So it'll be, yeah, I think it'll be a good season to watch next year.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal this on stream, but this is your last full-time race for the time being. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. I've made my feelings clear on this game throughout the year. I don't like it one bit. So to be able to sit back and maybe not put as much pressure on myself, it'll be nice.
Fair enough. I mean, is there any chance we could possibly coax you into the comms box alongside me and Pope, perhaps? Is there a chance of that?
There's a chance. I think there's someone you've got to ask before me. So see what they say, and then yeah, maybe.
Potentially. And then one last thing, just as a random, is there, if you had to give me a champion right now, say for season 16, I know it's a long way off, but if you had to give me someone to win the title next season, who would it be?
Let me have a look.
It's a tough one, I know, but I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but
I'm gonna say I don't know how active they're gonna be next season, but Slazenger. He's only started from the back in these races and he won a race, so I think if he does qualify in next season, then I think he's definitely in with a shout.
Very exciting number of good drivers in there with a shot for next season. Well, thank you, Dan, for coming along, and thank you for the season. Perhaps we'll see you back in here as soon as possible.
Nice, thank you, Zach.
No worries. I'm being told now that JB, I know you're sitting there. I mean, you've been sitting there for a while, so, but I've been told we have our championship runner-up in the end, Websy. Commiserations, but at the same time, you've had that. This has been the season to end all season for you, mate. I mean, but again, gutting ended the way it did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been great. I really enjoyed it. It is something that obviously I was going to start on the soft, to be fair, and I should have done trying to get the front of the pack, and then all of a sudden I was going to try and get a safety car if there was a safety car. But ironically, it was me who actually brought the safety car out. Yeah. And then also it was supposed to be obviously Fan that was supposed to DNF. It was me who also did that. So seems to be the first of getting all these things done, but obviously in the wrong order. But yeah, it's been a fantastic season. I wasn't expecting to. Certainly wasn't expecting to be P2. I think a lot of the other lads have just had a bad run, obviously. But yeah, definitely, Fan totally deserves it. And the chances of me actually, unless Fan wasn't going to turn up or he got COVID or something, or there was a very slim chance of obviously. If Fan did DNF like I did, I suppose there was a 50-50 chance, but no, I'm really happy. Well, I would have just liked to have finished the race, to be fair. I was a bit gutted that it kind of ended that way for the end of the season race, but and I'm gutted as well. I took PJ out because end of the season race is just something to have a little bit of fun as well, if you know what I mean. And it's them lost points, so So online, obviously, I do apologise to PJ. He couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. I spun. I was in the middle of the road, facing the wrong way, and PJ just went straight into me. So apologies to PJ, and just wish everyone a very merry, happy Christmas and a good New Year.
That was perhaps the nicest interview answer I think anyone's ever given me, ever, to be honest. So, and that's after the way the season's just ended. If it was me, I think regardless of the chance that I go in, I wouldn't have even turned up here. So props to you for coming along.
Oh, cool! Yeah, absolutely. It's a great lead, great lads, and it's racing, isn't it? If whatever happens, but at least I'm not in that accident for real kind of thing. I'm just sat on the sofa now watching telly.
Were you watching it along with the stream by any chance?
I was watching the stream. I watched Che give everyone a bit of a lesson today of how to drive in the wet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was great. Listen, and also for the streams all year, absolutely brilliant. You are honestly, you are absolutely amazing at doing the streams. And I know that I'll say we, but I also very, very much appreciative of what you do for us. It's great every single week and the commitment you put in. So appreciate that, man, mate. Thank you.
It's not a problem. It's because you guys as a collective, everyone in the league just gives me such good racing to shout at. So it's win-win for everyone. You guys just give me a way to spend my Monday nights, and I give you quality entertainment in return. So it all works out. Right, but yeah, so Webbsy, one last question for you. Just in terms of next season, what's the target for you there? What do we reckon?
Right, I can't hear you now, but listen. Cheers, everyone. All the best, and well, I'm already looking forward to next season. Thanks as well, BJ, for putting all this on, kind of thing. JB, I mean, sorry, putting all this on for us and being there every single week for us. It's quite sad, really, that you actually do that every single week with no fail. But really appreciate it because I'm nearly as sad as you are. So all the best, guys, and cheers, BJ. All right, see you later, guys. Bye bye.
Well done, Websy, mate.
Cheers, man. Thank you. Oh, cheers. All right.
Cheers, Websy.
All right, man. Bye bye.
See you in a bit, mate. Always gracious, even in defeat, is Websy, who finishes run up this season. And finally, then, for our last interview of the night, we'll come to the league's owner and main director, JB Racer 1, who ends off the season, pending his stands, 8th place in the championship, maybe 9th, not sure. But JB, it's been a fantastic season for you as well, mate. You should be very proud of what you've done. Sum up your race for us today. How'd it go for you?
Not great. Just sort of slipped backwards. I thought it would be a better race, but yeah, just within the first few laps, people like Che and Cott were already passing me, and I thought, oh, no, I've not got the sort of pace I did last season, where I was sort of fighting for a podium. But otherwise, no, I'm glad it was a good race, because after last week we needed a strong way to cap it off, and I think we did that, even with the lobby restart. So yeah.
Definitely good stuff for you. And I'm not sure it's close, but I'm not sure if you guys have done enough to overhaul Aston Martin in the constructors. I don't think.
No, that was a tough ask. We were fighting McLaren, who were 4 points behind, so that was our battle. And obviously PJ was in that collision with Websy, so me and Lucky were just trying to bring it home, which we managed to.
Always solid to see. Do you have any words for our new champion fan, just to sort of declare him the winner? Fan, you're unmute yourself for this.
Yeah, congrats, Fan. I thought he was going to do it. I remember early in the season he was my favourite to win it, even with Sniper doing so well. And I think he had some really bad luck early on. I remember Azerbaijan and races like that. Obviously, Websy, commiserations. I know he's not here anymore, but he'll probably listen back. He did very well. Compared to a couple of seasons ago, he was finishing behind me a lot. So the fact he's managed to get P2, I think, is incredible. So, yeah, well done, Fan, and Che as well on the win.
Yeah, it's been much appreciated by JB. Of course, again, just echoing what Websy said. Of course, thank you again for putting all this on for us week upon week, and thank you, of course, for keeping me on all this time. I know I can probably be a bit annoying on the Discord sometimes, but you know, I do my thing on Monday nights, so I think we will have a lot of fun on these Mondays. It's always very enjoyable to come along and do these races. If you had to give me a target of yours for next season, what are we thinking there? What's the plan?
It's difficult because we've had a lot of fast people join during the season, so it's hard to tell how that'll impact next season. If I can aim for like 100 points again, like I did this season, then that'll be my aim. But it might be difficult now we've got a lot more fast drivers in.
Fair enough. And last question then. Crap, I forgot what it was. Oh, that's annoying. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. Any just sort of parting words for the stream, just for those of us who've been tuning in week upon week to watch the league.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who's been watching. I know it's mainly just the guys in the league, but anyone else who's been following along, I hope it's been an enjoyable season. And I do want to thank you, Zach, because I think it's easy to take for granted, you know, how hard you work and how much effort you put into these streams every week. Obviously, except the first race, but it's been a real pleasure to watch them, and I look forward to more next season.
Definitely as well. And if I can get everyone to unmute for one last time, if that's okay, if you guys are still hanging about, Che, Fan, and Nicholas, can I ask you guys, since he's not here, what do you think of Pope's commentary? He's done one full season, or not? You think?
Terrible.
Brilliant.
Terrible.
Horrid.
What?
Sack him.
Oh, sure.
Awful.
Yeah, it's
Terrible.
Very.
Guys, come on, be nice.
It
Come
stinks.
That was nice
No.
for 1 minute.
If he's not singing, it's not worth it.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's
it's
improved
good,
a lot.
It's
over
good
the
to hear
years.
his insights as well, because he's obviously an ex driver and all that. It's good. Yeah, he's brilliant, mate.
Definitely is. And then
Dynamic duo.
one last thing I thought of. Can one of you guys give me a word of the race? Just anything you want.
Wet.
Intense.
Slippery.
I heard wet. Who was that?
Yep. Me.
No.
Okay, okay, so we have 3 words. We have intense and wet. Let's go those 3. Intense, wet, and slippery. Those are your 3 words of the race, your bonus for tonight. So if you guys who are here in the stream late, make sure you guys go us down in the comments and let me know what you think of Pope's commentary to cap off this season. So that'll be it for us here at the Zach RC channel to cap off the end of season 15 of the Races Driving League. I do hope you've enjoyed every last minute of it. It's been fantastic to watch, and I hope you guys will come back next season. Of course, the draw will happen early on in 2024, and of course we'll get going with the first race a week or 2 after that. And so congratulations to everyone here who's finished the race and finished the season, and thank you all for coming along and just enjoying it with us, because it's been absolute pleasure. It's been an honour to commentate on another season here. And until the next stream, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This will be my last piece of content this year. We'll start fresh in 2024. Whether I go back on that is yet to be confirmed, but for now, this is it for me in 2023. So goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for watching this year, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.
Cheers, boys.